this a good view? Jackfruit is native to Bangladesh, India, and that area where it was brought by extraterrestrial beings, bringing this tree because it is both a vegetable, a fruit, and a nut, which we will see. We're going to open one up and take a look, and it is keeping people alive. It's known as the tree mutton, or poor man's poultry. Alright, so we just got ourselves a nice ripe jackfruit. You can tell from the smell. It smells musky, it smells delicious, and it's soft to the touch. So what I've done here is I put down some, I take 2 whole food bags. One is for my compost, one is just to protect my table, because when you open the jackfruit it's going to have some latex in it. The latex is going to stick to your knife, your cutting board, so I just like to minimize that mess. Put this down, and you take some coconut oil, and you put it on your knife. Now I have a bowl for the fruit, and I've got a bowl for the seeds. You get a lot of food out of this. This is a 26-pounder, and a little less than half that weight is going to be the fruit, and then another good amount is going to be the seeds. They're hard, they're full of protein, and they're like chestnuts when you roast them or boil them. Let's open this up and see what we got. I kind of do it from head to tail, or stem to bottom. So, start this way. Spin it around. If you have a chef knife or a bread knife, it helps because it goes through the center. Once you kind of get through the center, it's easy to open up. Now there you got the fruit is the yellow. There's the seed. This is the fruit here. It's protected by this layer of pith, which is spongy, which is also edible if you pickle it, and the rind, which is not edible, and there's a latex layer within this fruit. Okay, once we get this open, I'll deal with it half at a time. We're going to continue to remove the core. At this point you can kind of grab it and pull it. Sometimes give it another little slice. It should come right out. Now what I do is I push this down, and you'll see a clear splitting in the fruit. And you take your knife and trace that groove. This way you can leave the fruit intact and get whole segments. Now this is like a fish. You're going to fillet off the rest of that core because it holds it together. It's too hard to peel with that attached to it. Fillet both halves. And this is an amazing fruit. It's one of those fruits they'd never taught us growing up. Alright. So, what we have here now is the fruit that we can more or less yank out with a little bit of a grab and a twist. And I like to separate the fruits first before I move forward. I take them out segment by segment. And this strengthens the wrist.
Hello, Clarice. So good to see you today.
What you have is the rag. This is not edible. You're going to throw this in the compost. Alright, this is the edible portion of the fruit. It's got a meaty slice. You're going to take it and pull the seed out. Seed is in another covering, kind of like a fava bean. Pull that out. Put that in the seed bowl. Those are going to get boiled. And there's another thin shell that's going to come off of those once you boil them. But then it's a super starchy. And there is the jackfruit. And it's delicious. Put that in there and keep working. It's a lot of work, but it's delicious fruit, and it's a flavor that you can't get anywhere else on the planet. Oh, jackfruit is so good. It's just one of those fruits that turns you into your animal self when you start eating it. Once you pop, you can't stop. And have a juicy time. As you're working through this jackfruit, it kind of feeds you and gives you the energy to keep going. And if you like juicy fruit bubble gum, I mean, why not pop a stick of juicy fruit? Yeah, it's the gum you can actually chew and swallow and not get stuck to your bones. And we're halfway through here, and look how much fruit we got. And look at that, guys. So after you've cleaned and peeled the jackfruit, one thing you can do is, this is why I like to do it like this, so I can roll this up. No mess. Mama can't yell at you for messing up the kitchen. We got all our jackfruit here, and what we do here is we just eat this fresh. We boil these, or you can dry these, and you can rehydrate them and cook them later on as you would a dal or a dried pea. Another thing we do with these is dehydrate them, and we got them in 4-ounce packs and 16-ounce packs. Organic, straight from the tree ripe, straight from the farm, and nothing added, just all natural fruit. And you eat more fruit, you live longer, you more resistant to disease, you are a healthier person.